I am here with the new Red Bull BC1 Ireland champion. I've got Leon, also known as Aleon. What's happening, brothers? Really good to see you.
How are you? All good? Great to see you, mate.
Everything's all good, and I'm really excited about what happened last weekend when you won. I think this is the first Cypher in well over 10 years this happened in Ireland, right?
Yes, the last one was 2011, so 14 years ago.
That is crazy. Like, how soon did you get the phone call that you were a part of this event? Because in my view, it seems to have come around really quickly.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of talk about it after. I think last year's Red Bull Dancer Style, like it brought massive crowds to Dublin, and it was like more like a public event. So they saw the potential, and a lot of the B-boys were kind of, we were working alongside Red Bull, like doing different shows and like starting to be a little bit more involved with them, especially with the Olympics last year. There was a lot of hype with breaking, and I just really, I've been begging Red Bull for years to, bring BC1 back to Ireland, because there's a whole new like generation of breaking. Like there was only like three breakers that were on the stage 14 years ago, um, on the stage this year, So it was like a brand new generation of breakers. So it was very nice to see everybody representing.
Yeah, because I was really happy to see that there was an event coming back because a lot of people might not realize, but Ireland has a lot of talent and a really good level. Just to tell me about how the event went overall, like how would you assess your rounds and how would you assess the overall event?
Well, the overall event was probably the hypest event I've ever battled at. Like I couldn't even hear the music, and it was just so loud and intense. And there was a lot of pressure on me going in. I felt because everyone just thought I was going to win easy, and it puts a lot of pressure on me, because the lineup was pretty nice, and my bracket like wasn't easy either. Like going through every battle, um, it just got harder every round, and even from the first round, it was like I had to drop a lot of content. So, um, but definitely I felt really in the moment because of the crowd. Like I felt the energy a lot, and it was such a big deal to me just to have the cipher there. So I was just like celebrating, like being there. So when I'm having a good time is when I perform better.
Yeah, like because it's not the first time that you face high level competition. Like you're always facing high level competition, so I can see where the nerves are maybe coming from. Where others are looking at you and going, "Yeah, there's Leon. He's representing on every level." And now it's back in Ireland, and all of a sudden it just feels a little different. It's not the same as any other event.
No, it's a little bit more personal, and like you know they're all my friends as well. Like we practice together every day, so it's like it's never nice battling your friends, because we all want the same kind of goals. But it was a nice push for me. Um, like I was trying to do more power every round, and like just little goals for myself as well. And I feel like I achieved what I wanted to. Like how people see me in Red Bull. Like I feel like I represented that well. So I'm happy with my performance.
And it's really good as well. I think like because you've been represented for such a long time, it's only right that you get that opportunity. So then if we think forward to what the rest of the year would look like for you, now that you know that this is happening and you'll be going to the last chance cipher, what do you think the rest of the year will look like for you in terms of your training, any other events that you're doing, and how you'll work towards the world finals?
Well, the advantage that I have is it was the first cipher of the year, so I have the longest time to prepare out of all the winners of the last chance. So I'm going to use that advantage now, and I'm already back training today. So yeah, it's after lighting a fire in me because I can make a different vision for Ireland. Like I can make a big impact on the world stage, and like just put Ireland on the map a little bit because I feel like it used to be a thing when you came to Ireland where people just seen it as an easy win to come over and just enter a jam, and now it's definitely not like that. Like the stand-up styles, hip hop, popping, uh, like everything crump, like the level has just improved everywhere. And then obviously the breaking level, there's a lot of different breakers that moved to Dublin in the last few years, and they're pushing the level also and teaching. And like we have all the guys that I train with have really improved. They've been uh, in the lab for this. Everyone's just so hungry, and like a lot of people came back. Like the B girls, like lots of B girls weren't active for years, and they came back and entered, and they feel super inspired to practice again. So it's been just really good for our community in general, and that's kind of the biggest win for me out of everything.
It's interesting that you mentioned that others might see an Irish event as an easy win, because I know that the UK had that as well years and years ago, and that was partly why Soul Mavericks were formed, right? I've noticed there's like a new type of energy around the Irish scene. I've noticed it like when I first came to Ireland, like in 2014, maybe things were a little more fragmented, but now there's more unity. What's happened in the last couple of years to make that happen?
Um, well, I feel like um, there was a little bit of a gap in generations. Like I feel like when I was growing up, there was not as much activity in community and teaching and like as many jams. And I feel like since I've grown up, like I've really been focused on my community and same as all the other guys. Like we have a very good circle of people that kind of do all the elements that we can all work together and just put things on and make opportunities for the scene. So I feel like the more that we give back, the more that's like the more results are coming for Ireland. Like there's a lots of new generation of dancers as well. Like they're all very young and they'll be up in a couple of years. But it's just nice to see. It felt like it wasn't overnight, but like it took a long time for us to you know, uh, get to where we are now. But like, I'm just proud of everybody for like the vibe here was just so nice and the energy and like, there's no beef or anything like that. Everybody is cool with each other, and we just support each other and keep pushing. Because we're a small country and we have to stay united as possible.
Yeah. Would you say that works well in terms of like everybody being friends and working with each other? Because wherever we are, we tend to hear a couple of things. We tend to hear that you need a bit of beef to sort of raise everyone's level, but then at the same time, I can see where that's not useful if you do have a smaller scene and you need to build with everyone.
Yeah, I feel like because there's only like maybe 4 areas in the whole country of community, like it's very important that we keep our connection together and support each other. Because if we don't, then we just have less support for each other and we can't like build together. So for me, I feel like you can do that with other countries if you want to do that. But like for our own community, like maybe in a battle, it's different. For me, a battle is I don't really even think about uh, them as friends. It's like it's just a real battle. So when I'm in a battle, it's a different story. But like when it comes to personal, like you want to keep everybody close together.
So, how do you think, and it's a little bit of a different take on an earlier question that I asked you, what do you think would be the mental preparation for the end of the year when you consider that there's going to be world champions, there's going to be European level, Asian level? Obviously, these are people that you've met already. It's not as if like it's a completely foreign thing for you. But considering everything that you've said, what will you do on a mental level to get yourself ready for the world finals?
So I want to be obviously physically on point, like my fitness and uh, the moves are. I feel like I'm more matured in my breaking in the last couple of years, and I understand my skills and my strong points. And I really want to just show my dance on the world stage. and just enjoy the moment, and not put too much pressure on myself because I've been competing at, like a lot of high level events in the last few years. So it's helped me kind of mentally prepare for 101s. And yeah, I feel like I have enough stuff that I could make the top four if I get the right bracket. So I just have to be strategic on qualifying first is the main goal. And then if I get the right bracket, then I can do well. So we're gonna see. Like I'm gonna work very hard. I didn't take a Christmas break. I've been in the lab. So it's been a good year, and already like I have a lot of events booked for the year. So mentally, I should be ready.
That's amazing, bro. Well, look, man, I wish you all the best with it. I know that you'll be ready for the occasion once it's there. Really happy that I got the chance to see you and looking forward to seeing you soon, bro.
Thanks so much, Chaz. I appreciate your time.